I'm still going through my box from the outside. This is a Transformers, and I get confused because I keep calling them all Cyberverse, but evidently the ones with the little logo like this are from the Red design. This one came with some armor pieces. I don't have all of them, unfortunately. They're probably in a bin somewhere, but you look at the top, it's an interesting, it almost looks like a Batmobile, but yellow. So maybe signals Batmobile. We got painting in the front right here. We got blue. We got some paint right here on the fins where the air, I guess, intake comes from. Black, and the windshields and all of the windows are black, which is good because we don't really need to see what's going on inside. On the bottom, we see that it's a Bumblebee. You can almost flip it up and go la 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 la. Just play with it just like that. So the emblem right there on the chest, it's off-centered on mine, which is kind of annoying. But it's supposed to be part of some game you're supposed to play on RID. I don't know personally what it is. I've never played it. I've never done it. It may have some other thing, like you scan it to watch a cartoon, which is, of course, cartoons nowadays are just commercials. And I knew that growing up. All right, to transforming, you just break out the feet first to get a little bit of stress relief. Then you can pull out some other pieces like the arms, or the, I guess I should say doors, because they're on the arms, but you can't see them yet. All right, if you look at the bottom, it can give you the details. You can pull down the feet now if you want to, but you're going to get the arms free by pulling out the tops right here, folding this back, and then pulling up his shoulders. There we go, to get the arms completely free. The back kibble folds up, and the wings, or the doors I should say, I just fold them up to like wings sort of. The chest, the lower half, you just spin it around there, split the legs, and now we have a Bumblebee action figure. I only have one of the pieces of the armor that's like translucent energy armor. I guess it's energon armor. I wouldn't know. There we go, it goes in right there. I kept trying to plug in the wrong place. I think it's a cool concept. I just don't, I don't know the importance of it. I do like anytime you have armor you put on things, because I just think it's a cool idea. All right, so for articulation for this mode, if you take off the armor, which is important, you can have some head articulation. And let's look at that head a little bit more closely. On the head, we got some blue for the forehead, blue for the eyes, and then his face is silver. It's not my Bumblebee, but hey, you got to keep the franchise alive and make it change from generation to generation. His arms, they're on a swivel point, and they can turn a full 360 degrees, but it's kind of a wonky situation. It doesn't do it as nicely because you got so much kibble in the back to keep clear of. His elbow is a ball joint, and of course it bends forward and he can spin all the way around. It goes pretty much from straight to 90 degrees. The hands have no articulation. They're sculpted to hold a weapon that I have lost long ago. Of course the waist has articulation because we just used it for the transformation. His crotch is on a ball crotch. There's no thigh swivel. So, you're only going to get so much going this way, but if he wanted to join the cheerleading groups, he can do the split this way, and he can split this way. His knees can go back a little bit over 90 degrees and go back just straight. His feet, well, part of the transformation lets them go forward and back, so you can pretend like that. There's no ankle rockers, but they are beveled a little bit so that you can have him in an A stance. So his natural standing position is going to be with the legs slightly spread apart. And again, there were more armor pieces. I remember something about the arms, or I think it was the legs. There was where the plug-in points are right there. There was something you plugged into the legs. Again, I don't know what happened to those a long time ago. But overall, I think it's a pretty good little Bumblebee. It was made in 2015 by Hasbro/Tomy. This was personally made in Vietnam. And that's about all I can tell you about this particular Bumblebee. Let me know if this is one that you picked up back in the day, or if you're planning on trying to track one down on eBay right now. That's one of the most things I look up on YouTube, are things I'm currently looking at on eBay. I know when I was on Patriot Prime, he does a lot of G1 stuff, which is what I'm more interested in. And I was after watching him going, yeah, you know what? I really do need a Roadbuster. So, I look up other people's videos to see what they have to tell me about something that I kind of wanted a long time ago, and I forgot if I really wanted it or if I gave up, or, there's reasons why you want something at one point in your life, and then you either grow out of it or you forget about it or something. And I wanted Roadbuster, but I couldn't remember why I never got it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? And the reason I never got it is because I never found it. It's just one of those simple things. I just never saw it in real life, and I don't think about eBay that much. But I'm starting to look on there, and I just don't know where to begin, because I've forgotten things in the past that made me, I don't want to go to eBay. Like some things that smell like cigarette smoke. I'm not a fan. But so far, I've had pretty good luck. There's only 2 things I'm waiting for that have not come in almost a month. And I'm like, okay, Memorial Day, I can understand you were out of town, but it's been 2 weeks since Memorial Day. Where's my stuff? All right, there he is back into car mode, except I got to get the front more jacked in. And then in this mode, you really can't use the lightning pieces. I don't know where to put them in this mode. That's probably why they got lost, because when I put things in storage, I put it in this mode. And then I started putting them into bags so I can keep everything together. But when I'm looking at the bottom of a barrel, I don't know which pieces go with which robot, though. That's the sad thing. So if you plan to pick this up on eBay, and this is why you found the video, comment below. I'd like to know if there's a certain reason for that. For Roadbuster, for instance, I know the reason I wanted it, because I had the original Mugen Calibra from my childhood, and that's why one of the reasons I never pursued it as much. Well, thank you for watching. Have a terrific Tuesday.